Hey guys, if you watched my last Monday quote-unquote video, then you will know that I'm not currently in my apartment right now. I mean, you can clearly tell this isn't my apartment. That's not mine, this isn't mine, that's not... Everything here is not mine. I'm back at my parents' house for Christmas, winter, New Year's, holiday, vacation stuff going on right now. I will be back in my apartment next Monday. Yeah, I will be. Anyway, I decided to kick off the new year by doing a tag kind of video. Tamashi Hiroka, I believe that's her name. She's a YouTube person, obviously, because that's where I got this tag from. She did a tag video just basically about random Pokemon questions, and she left them in the description of her video, so I've got them right here. So I'll be looking here, and then I'll be looking here and giving you the answers. So let's begin now. The first question is, what is your favorite Pokemon type? It's always a toss-up between me. I like the dragon type. I like the water type. I always go with the water starter. I was talking with my friends about this a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about which starters we get, and they're like, one of my friends said the grass starter, the other one said the fire starter, I said the water starter, and they looked at me as if I was like, that was the worst decision ever. But I really like water type Pokemon. I always choose the water type starters. Totodile, Mudkip, those are my guys that I go to all the time. What is your favorite region? My favorite region is definitely, hands down, the Hoenn region, and I am having so much fun. I've been having so much fun returning to the Hoenn region in the Alpha, Sapphire, Omega, Ruby remakes. They are the best. It's amazing seeing this world in 3D. It's a region like we've never had in another Pokemon game. We have volcanoes, lots and lots of water, deserts, tropical rainforests, islands scattered everywhere. The only thing it's missing is clearly an ice type area, snow mountain kind of region in the Hoenn region, but that makes sense in this tropical island. But I absolutely love the Hoenn region. That's where I would want to live if I had a choice. If the Pokemon world was real, Hoenn region. Which Pokemon games do you own? I own Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Sapphire, Emerald, Leaf Green, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, White, White 2, X and Alpha Sapphire, and the spin-offs. I have most of the Mystery Dungeon series. I have the first two Pokemon Ranger games, and I've got Pokemon Coliseum, and I think I want to say I used to have XD Gale of Darkness, but I really don't know where that went to. If I'm missing any, I'll put them on screen right now. In the games, which gender do you normally play as? I normally play as the guy, just because I am a boy, so when they ask, I am a boy. Do you watch the anime? I used to watch the anime when I was a little child, when it first came out, all the way back in the 90s. I did watch it. I watched up until maybe towards somewhat of the end of the advanced era. I tried to watch the Diamond and Pearl series, but I really couldn't get into that. I didn't watch any of the Black and White series, and of what I watched of the Black and White series, now that I'm kind of remembering a little bit about it, is I hated Silent and I hated Iris, and I don't want to watch that series ever. And I've only watched 2 episodes of X and Y. I've only watched the first episode, and some random episode in the middle. So I want to watch the X and Y series because I've heard really good things about it. So maybe I'll catch up on that and watch it. But as for watching the anime, no, I currently don't, but I used to a long time ago. How many seen in the Pokedex of your latest game? And then the next question is, in that game, how many owned in the Pokedex? Let's go find out. So the latest game that I have in here in my 3DS is Alpha Sapphire. So let's find out and see what my scene is. Okay, let's go into my Pokedex here, and I've not actually opened up the Pokedex at all ever since I've been playing this game. The number of Pokemon that I've seen is 150, and the next question is, in that game, how many Pokemon owned in the Pokedex? I've caught 34 Pokemon. That is all I've caught, because I've only been really playing just to build a team, not necessarily to catch a whole bunch of different Pokemon. I'm not a completionist in the slightest. Do you even like Pokemon? No. Do you collect the trading cards? If you have the trading cards, do you play the game or just collect? I used to collect the trading cards as a child. I would always go into the 7-Eleven gas station stores, and they would always have little packets up there in the front, and I would always collect them and buy them and make my dad buy them as he got his coffee and his newspaper, and I would get those, and that would be a little thing that we would do like every Sunday morning. And I had a bunch of them. I do not collect them now. I don't play the game. I'm not really much into the game. I was really just the child that collected them, and since I'm actually home, I'm gonna go see if I have a binder full of them. Also, camo pajamas. Okay, I'm back. No dice on finding them. I probably have some somewhere here in this house stored away, locked away, that I never sold or got rid of just because I never did. But I have them. I do not draw Pokemon. I have 0 skills to draw Pokemon. Even if I match it line for line, it's not going to come out looking the same. I used to draw as a child, and those weren't any better. So, what is your favorite Pokemon? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I want to say that my #1 Pokemon on the video that I made was Totodile, so maybe it's Totodile. If not, here it is, right here. What is your second favorite? That's either Pikachu, or Haunter, or Mudkip. Right here. Do you know what number 493 is in the National Dex? Arceus, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm pretty sure it's Arceus. Would you rather have a Meowth or a Growlithe? Growlithe. Hands down, Growlithe. It's like a little puppy. It's a little puppy that I can hold to myself, and then it can save me when it uses its fire attacks on people, like, ha! And then to jump on the back of an Arcanine? Hell yeah, I want that. Persian, that's just a stuck-up cat. Arcanine, save me. He could save me. Do any of your relatives play Pokemon? No. When I was younger, my cousin used to play Pokemon, and we would trade back and forth on red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, and crystal. But then as we got older, I was still into it, she wasn't, and currently, nobody in my family plays Pokemon. It's just me. It's just me. I'm the one with the Pokemon obsession. How often do you think about Pokemon? A lot. A lot. Almost every single day. I don't. When you walk into my apartment, it's Pokemon posters everywhere. I have lots and lots of Pokemon stuff. I want to buy more and more Pokemon stuff, so I guess you could say that I'm obsessed with it and I would think about it every single day. Do you hide the fact that you like Pokemon from your real life friends? Yes, I used to, because it was kind of one of those things that was uncool in high school. But when you step into college, a lot of people just kind of come out and say what they like and what they don't like, and I like Pokemon, so I say that I like Pokemon and that's what I like to play. I have a couple of friends who played up until the 3rd gen, and just recently were playing Pokemon Stadium with me in my apartment, and it was lots and lots and lots of fun. So I don't play with them Pokemon-wise, like battle-wise or stuff like that, but I don't hide the fact that I like Pokemon. What pets do you have that resemble Pokemon? I have a cat, and I'm pretty sure it does not resemble any Pokemon. It has the personality of a stuck-up Persian, or maybe like a Purugly, but it doesn't resemble any of those Pokemon. Actually, it has the personality of a Glameow, if I really think about it. I hate this stuck-up cat. No, I don't. What Pokemon do you hate the most? I don't actually think about this question too often, or think about which Pokemon I dislike the most. I wouldn't say I hate, like come out right out and say I hate one Pokemon. I'd really have to think about this, and I'll think about this, and I'll post it right here. I'll post the Pokemon right here that I really dislike. Maybe a little brief line of why, but I can't honestly think of one that I really dislike. Which evolution do you like the best? Jolteon? I'd have to say Jolteon, just because when I was Let's Playing Pokemon Yellow, I chose Jolteon, and it really helped me out. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst, I'm not the best trainer, so I probably didn't use it to its full potential in Gen 1, But I really, really like Jolteon. Flareon's not so great. Vaporeon is... I already had a water-type Pokemon on my team. Umbreon and Espeon are kind of cool. Glaceon and Leafeon are like the bottom for me. And Sylveon, I really haven't used Sylveon, so I can't say otherwise. So Jolteon, definitely Jolteon. Which cast form is the best? I guess Rain cast form. I just like the Rain, so... There's no really basis behind that one. Which Deoxys form is the best? I like its speed form. Just aesthetics. Speed form. Articuno, Zapdos, or Moltres? For this one, I'm gonna have to go with Zapdos, just because Moltres was always a pain to find as a child. As a child, I did not know where Moltres is. They kept changing the location every single time. And Articuno, I don't know. I like Ice-type Pokemon, but I don't really like Articuno. It's beautiful, it's pretty, but I'm gonna have to go with Zapdos. The thing is just a beast, especially in Gen 1. Lugia or Ho-Oh? Ho-Oh? I'm gonna have to go with Ho-Oh, just because in Heart Gold, you see Ho-Oh like fly down real beautifully, and there's like autumn leaves everywhere, and it's real nice, and it's like the golden sunset sky and everything, and it's flying down to you, and I don't know, I just like what Ho-Oh represents. Ho-Oh brings like a goodwill and like a good luck to a trainer, just like it did for Ash in the first episode of the anime. And Lugia's just always kind of caused destruction. Kind of always. A lot of the times just destruction. And I don't know. It's not as cool when it like pops out from like behind a waterfall in Soul Silver. I don't know, it's just... yeah, it's not that great. And Ho-Oh was kind of like built around Ecruteak City, and originally so was Lugia, according to history, and flew off to the Whirl Islands after its tower burned down. But just gonna have to go with classic Ho-Oh. And then the last question is technically which two people will you tag? I don't know a lot of YouTubers, and by that I mean not a lot of YouTubers that are my friends or people that I know that do YouTube. So for which two people will you tag, I'm going to change this to pick a random question, or all the questions. I really don't care. All the questions, some of the questions, one of the questions, a lot of the questions, and leave me some of your answers down below in the comments and whatnot. And that's pretty much it for this video. I thought I'd just give you some random questions on things that I like and don't like and dislike about Pokemon. So next Monday, I will be in my apartment. I'm currently filming this here, clearly, and next Monday, I'll be back in my apartment with a video of who knows what, because anything can pop up in this head. Seriously, anything can. But I will see you guys next Monday for that, and I really don't know how to end this, so bye!